Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brigitte, and before we get started, go ahead and like, share this video. Also, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And every time the bell goes off, it'll be a new video added or a live video. So go ahead and subscribe, like, share, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, baby. Hit it. Let's get it in. Let's build our tribe together on YouTube. Let's make it phenomenal. So I am so excited and so delighted to be here with you guys today. I know I'm moving around a lot, right? But I'm here because I want to talk about positive thinking, or better yet, beyond positive thinking. There's a lot of work involved in working with magic. Magical people are exactly what they are, magical people. And you'll find that you won't have an issue with the magic. If you believe in it, you also have to have a positive mindset. Some of us don't. Some of us don't think positively. And it will cause you to have some negative outcomes. So we need to think positively. We need to put our positive mindsets to work. So today's lesson is going to come out of a book that I enjoyed reading called Beyond Positive Thinking, Putting Your Thoughts into Action by Arnold Fox, MD, and Barry Fox, Ph.D. And so I'm just going to read a little paragraph out of here. No big deal. Just go over it just to give you some ideas or some thoughts about positive thoughts. Now, this doesn't say that they're a witch or a Wiccan or a wizard or a fairy or anything out of the magical beings. They don't say that they are, but what they do talk about is what we believe as magical beings. And that is, let's start off with this section that I want to go over. It's called Creating Facts. And I'll read to you what it says, and I'll go over a bit of it as we go along. Those of us who find that positive thinking isn't enough must add action to the equation. Positive thoughts, positive actions. Searching for the answer is a positive action. Forgiving a person is a positive action. Applying for a new job, developing a new skill, asking the right questions, going someplace. These are all positive actions. Wishing we had the answer, knowing that the answer is out there, is a great start. Now we must go look for the answer. So that first paragraph, it automatically comes out and says, hey, positive thoughts needs positive actions. Work your work. Do the work. Put the positive thought into action by doing the work. Going out there and doing what it takes to get the positive actions. For example, with my son. My son is very a recluse. He's very to himself. But when he's ready for a positive thought to go into action, man, he does the work. when he's ready, he does the work. And when he puts in the work is phenomenal, and he is great at what he does. And this was not something that I taught him right away. This is something that was instilled in him honestly. So just teaching it to your children is not necessarily enough. Sometimes it has to be there. If it's not there, then you definitely want to teach this to them. This helps with grades and everything. Positive thought, and putting that positive thought into action will help with your work. There are light workers out there that think that because they are light workers, they don't have to do the work. You have to do the work, whatever is required of you. Okay, so then it says, we act in order to create fact. The fact that we cannot have a baby is unacceptable. We take action to create a new fact. The answer is not always available, and it may not be the answer we want. But if we do not act, we won't find the right answers that are usually out there. You have to do the work. I can't stress it enough. In order for you to get the answers that you're seeking, you have to do the work. If you're trying to find an answer to getting more income and getting more people in your tribe, having more creatures in your coven, having witches to grow in your coven with you, then you got to do the work to get them there. You have to do the work to get them there. So then it says, the answer is not always available, and it may not be the answer we want. So we take action to create a new fact. The answer is not always available. So whatever the action you're taking, it may not be the answer to your question may not be available to you at that moment. And it may not be the answer that you want. I'm sure all of us have had tarot card readings where we have this reading and they didn't give us the answers that we wanted. It was not answering, it didn't, because the ancestors did not see that you needed that answer. That is not the answer that you were supposed to get. What you wanted may not have been what you were supposed to get. The ancestors gave you what you needed. They give you what you need, not what you want. All the time is what you need, and how you need it, and when you need it, and where you need it. Oh, I can't go. I can go on and on and on about my ancestors. My ancestors are phenomenal. They give me what I need, what I need. When I think I don't need it, they give me what I need. So, or when I think it's not what I want, it's because it's what I need. So I give homage to my ancestors every day for that. Then it says, it's funny because he starts to talk about, well, before he talks about that, he says, but if we don't act, we won't find the right answers that are usually out there. So remember, you got to do the work so that you can get the answers. Positive thinking, positive actions causes you to create the facts. Then he goes into talking about something that happened in his personal life. Years ago, my wife, Hannah, and I were hit with the sad fact that our third child would spend his life as near to blind as one could be. All the authors could be a sign. Maybe you guys, there's some authors out there that you guys are thinking that you can't make it. I don't know. Maybe it's the ancestors or the angels that are speaking to me right now, but there must be an author out there that is not putting into action the thoughts that he's having or she's having. If that is the case, remember, you have to do the work. And remember that you gotta put it into action. You gotta do the work. So there are blockage spells out there. Do a removal of blockage spells, whatever it is. I'm just feeling like there is an author out there. I was supposed to be saying authorities, but for some reason authorities wasn't coming out, and it keeps saying authors. So I'm going to take it from my ancestors and my angels that there is an author out there that I need to be talking to. Anyways, it says all the authorities told us that it was fact, that he was blind. You know, he was as close to blind as one could be. Hannah didn't. Well, it says I was still a medical trainee, so he believed it. He says, I believed him. Hannah didn't. She believed that Stephen would be able to see someday, somehow. She believed it, period, point blank. Case closed. It is what it is. You don't got to believe me, but I believe it. Okay? Each of the many no's she received from doctors, great and small, brought her closer to the yes that gave our son sight. Positive thoughts plus positive actions finally led her to a doctor with a new idea. How about that? 30 years later, as I write this, Stephen and his partner are hurrying to arrange the furniture in their brand new law office. Why the rush? Stephen got to get going. He's playing racquetball this evening. So he told the story of his wife's positive thoughts. My son will be able to see. And you ain't gonna tell me that it ain't gonna happen just because you in this field. You can't change my mind. Ain't nothing you gonna say, nothing you can do. And she put into action the thoughts that she had. And the action was she went from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor. Now, I'm not saying that, if you can't afford it, don't go out here and go from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor if you can't afford it. But if you can afford to, and you know that there is something out there, I believe that there is something out there, and I got this positive thought in my mind that someday I'm going to be healed. Somehow I'm going to be healed. Then put in the work. Put those thoughts to action. Find the doctor. Find the nurse. Find the job. Find the school that's going to help you. Find wherever you need to be, you need to find it. You need to put it into action to find it. Find it. Do the work. There are, like I said, there are light workers out here that don't think that they have to do the work. You have to do the work. I like this book a lot. It is very, very, very positive. It speaks on positivity very strongly. So, and that's my point today. My lesson to you today, my tribe, my covenant, that you have to put it to work. Positive thoughts plus positive action creates fact. Positive thoughts plus positive actions creates facts. So as long as I am creating positive thoughts with positive actions, I will create the facts. And the fact is, you're going to like this channel, this video. You're going to share it. and you're going to subscribe. So hit those 3 for me. I need you to like it, I need you to share it, and I need you to subscribe, because we are building a covenant, we are building a tribe, and we need to do this together as a team. So let's do this. Let's get it together. Let's build this covenant. Let's build our tribe. Let's make sure that no one is left out. We're going to have a positive thought. We're going to put it into action, and we're going to work. We're going to work the due diligence, do our due diligence to get our tribe in order. We're going to go outside. We're going to get some air. We're going to get some fresh air in our lungs. We're going to meditate. We're going to think about what we need to do to get positive thoughts and positive actions and put them together to create facts. Positive thoughts plus positive action create fact. Now, this concludes our training for today. If you have any questions, please put them in the box below, and I'll put in the name of the book and the authors as well, so that you'll have that information if you want to go out and buy the book and read it for yourself. But like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and we will meet again. I will see you guys again later. I will do another video. I'll be putting that out there. We will meet again, and until that time, be blessed, my angels, my fairies, my witches, my ghosts, and my goblins, all those magical creatures that have good intentions.